Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Phasmophobia. I thought I'd do some more Insanity mode runs today. I've really been warming up to them. I'm gonna start in Tanglewood, see how many tiny maps I can work my way through. Maybe we'll do all of them, if we do not take too much time. Who knows? Without further ado, I'll see you guys in Tanglewood. Okay, we're hunting Thomas Maudsley? Sounds like a very British name. We need to get to blow out a candle, get a low sandy, detect motion sensor. We're not going for perfect games. I mean, a perfect game on Insanity mode does get pretty good money, if I remember correctly, but like, we're good on money. Just something I'm very happy about. That sounded very close. Maybe it was this door over here. It was. Since we're not going for perfect game, we might as well. It's not a fingerprints ghost, so we can rule out Obake. I'm gonna still hold on to the camera in case we see the bone. Or... There's no cursed objects. We do have to remember, I'm currently at 75% sandy because I forgot to take my pill. So if it does start hunting, then we know it's a demon or Thay. Looks like we're safe from that for now. It doesn't mean it's not one of those things, but lowers the chances of that occurrence. I guess I'll just get my normal evidence items in, try to hurry to get all those in so we can start with our seed to eliminate all the types of ghosts. You know, one thing I really like about Insanity mode, I like this about Nightmare mode as well. I should get a thermo. That sounded like it was outside the room. I like them relative to the no evidence runs because it gives you like a little kernel to work off of, which I think is cool. Plus, the interaction with... I'll get a second writing book. The interaction with some of the evidence types, where it's forced to present them, is also awesome. I think that was... We're dealing with a Mare. Can't help it. That's a Mare light touch. I don't even know. Alright, can you talk? Can you speak? Where are you? Awesome. So spirit box is its evidence item. It's definitely not Finkies. I don't even know why I tried that. Let's see. So spirit box can be Mare. I super duper turbo just wanna call the investigation here because that's like such a clear use of its ability. It gave EMF2. But it could be a coincidence. It'd be one hell of a coincidence, but you know. Is there anything we can rule out? I didn't check for Mimic Orbs. It could be Mimic too. Is this temperature still low? Yes, it is. So the salt test rules out the Wraith, because the Wraith can't touch salt. Just glides over it. Doing on Rio test as well. Just get that rolling. We still do have to find the bone if I want to get a decent chunk of coinage. We could also Try to get it to do the Mare touch again. Really likes that door. Come on. Give me another flick. That was a ghost event. That was not a Mare flick, as far as I can tell. I don't even know where we would hide, to be honest. Okay, we could hide in this closet. Alright, you gonna Mare flicky flick? It's touching the door again. What do you got against these doors, Mare? I guess I'll check for mimic orbs real quick. It's not out of the realm of possibility, so... Why is the Mare flick gotta be so rare? I feel like I've flicked these lights like 30 times already. Guess I'll check for Orbeez real quick. Just in case. Not seeing any Orbeez. Is still in that area too, so we can rule out the Mimic. How come that rules out the Mimic? Well, the Mimic has a special ability where it always has orbs. It interacted with something in here. Dude. Okay. I mean, we can start gearing up for the hunt test, I guess. Just sit in a dark room for a while. Mare should hunt early in darkness, so we should be reaching the Mare threshold, hunt threshold right now. At least if I had hazard guess. Like, we were at 75, we took a pill, we were at 95. Got hit with a ghost event, 85, and then some change. It's believable that we could lose like 20% of our sanity standing around. We were in the light, but the lighting system has been kind of buggy or whatever. Then we can rule out like half the ghosts. I so feel like I'm wasting time here. It sounds like it's normal speed. It's got normal blinks. It's not flashing in any particular way. We could do a sandy test. If it hunted and we were at above 50% sandy, then we would be able to only take 2 pills, because I think they restore 25. It waited to hunt. What a motherfucker. God damn it. Pretty sure pills restore 25 in sandy mode. It might be 20% actually. So if it was 20%, then that's actually doable. I think it's a mare. Let's see. So it's definitely not the Phantom, it's not the Mimic, it's not the Onryo, it's not the Diogen, it's not the Moroi, because we would have been hunted early, it hurt us. Didn't throw shit, so it's either the Mare, Poltergeist, or the Mare, the Twins with Spirits. We didn't smudge it. I don't want to wait for it. I think it's a Mare. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yep, it'd be such a fucking wild coincidence. We sat there flicking lights for like 10 million years, and it only uses its Mare flick once. We apparently lost 43% sandy, but we started at 75%, I think. So we gained 20 right off the bat. What was our sandy then? 90 minus 40 is 50, so we're at like 47 or something, I guess. Well, either way, that's the first round done. Going into Edgefield next. Got reports of violence. Fantastic. We're hunting Grant Winter. Parabolic mic, photo, EMF. One of those is easy. I've said this before, I don't like the parabolic mic objective. I think it's fucking dog shit. Maybe when the inventory update happens, or the progression update, whenever that is, there'll be like a good parabolic mic. It does not suck the donkey dick. Not seeing any bones. I think I heard a throw noise to my right. Let's see, we don't have a hiding spot there. Did we have a breaker hiding spot? I mean, a living room hiding, a garage hiding spot? We do. Good to know, because there isn't exactly looping spots. Guess I'll go upstairs immediately. Okay. I think I know where it is. Got a dirty water photo. So it's in like this region. Don't think that was a Mare flick. No fingerprints unless it's like a very sneaky Obake. The Mare flick has to be right after you turn on the light, basically. You can get a thermo and a camera and a writing book. So let's see, it's 2 degrees in here, so it's a hallway ghost, probably. No? Now it's warm again. Are you in here? No, it's warm in that room as well. Is it a bathroom one after all? Oh, we got freezing temps. So this is its room. I think a Mimic has freezing temps, so I'll check for Orbeez regardless. Not seeing any Orbeez. Just putting that down and put it down. So let's see, we've got Demon, Revenant, Jin, Shade, Oni, Yurei, Hantu, Onryo, Twins, Mimic. It's not a Mimic and it's not a Moroi. How do I know that? Moroi has hardlock, Spirit Box. I think the rest of them don't have any hardlocked evidences. We're just gonna need it to hunt. I don't think there's any easy tests. Like the Oni, its non-hunt test is if it does a ghost event, that's not. If it does the Spirit Puff, the airball ghost event, we know it's not an Oni. Revenant, Jin, Demon, Hantu or hunt tests, as are the Twins, so Twins have twin interactions. If it's a Yurei or an Onryo, we're just kinda... Well, no, if it's Onryo, we can test it, so I might as well get that rolling. If it's a Yurei, we're kinda just shit out of luck. Maybe we can rule out all the other ghosts to rule out the Yurei. Which is very much dog shit. Well, we know it's not a Jin at least. It just turned off the breakers. The Jin cannot turn off the breaker. Ergo, not a Jin. That's nice. The Jin can be a little finicky to test for, so. Guess I might as well set up the Onryo test. It's already blown out one candle. That's very promising. So if it hunts immediately, we know it's either an Onryo or a Demon. But it'd probably be the Onryo. Ew. Why do you turn off the breaker, you little piece of shit? Okay, it blew out candle 2. It's gonna wait for it to blow out candle 3, which we'll be able to see because of the light on the door. If it hunts the instant it blows out the candle, we're fucking golden. Come on, buddy. You know you wanna. It's right in your fucking room. Give me the candle blow. Blow that candle. Give it a little blow. God, it's so frustrating. Ghosts don't blow out the candles. Come on, man. Really breaking my balls here. Are you fucking serious, dude? I'm getting turbo triggered. Don't want my sanity get too low, because then I'll enter like the normal demon threshold and that will muddy the fucking results. Okay, it blew out the candle, but did not hunt, therefore it's not an Onryo. Also turned off the breaker again. So not the Onryo. Hasn't given us a ghost event yet. Hasn't done the demon hunt yet either. Guess I might as well set up a well-lit hallway. Because I'm gonna be looking at the hallway. That'll be my test zone for the ghost. because there isn't really a good test zone in Edgefield. It's as good as it gets. So having a nice, clearly illuminated zone, as clear as possible anyways, it's nice. Alright, how's this hallway looking? Probably use one more dots projector to light it up good. Then I think we'll be set up, and then we can just sit in a dark room, maybe have a crucifix on us, so that we don't get like hunted from on top of ourselves. Just chill in that hallway back there. And we smudge the ghost and we run into the garage. Definitely want the breaker on. We're sitting in a dark room, so you know. It's really just difference of lighting. Could you imagine this was just a stinky array? I mean, if it takes forever to hunt, we'll know it's like a shade, probably. Maybe we could do a pill test. The only problem with the pill test, it's so tedious. Probably the reason I don't like the screens, by the way. Because the only like hard limit is when you can no longer take pills. That means you're at 100% sanity. Could be at 90. Did it go down the hallway? What the fuck? Are you serious? What's it doing down here? That's unusual. I mean, there's no follower ghost, so it's just randomly doing that. Guess I got bored up there. Just go back up, you fucker. I dare you. Muddying my test. I'd say it's probably not a demon. Because it hasn't hunted yet, and we're most definitely below 70% sanity. Probably approaching like 60%. Might be a Hantu. Is it seriously in the fucking garage? Did it do that through the ceiling? That'd be pretty ass. Just walking all over the place, what the fuck? Okay, it hasn't noticed me. Did an airball event, so it's not an Oni. Went back up the stairs. It's cool. So now we're down to Shade, Revenant, Ure, Hantu. I'm hoping it's a Revenant or a Hantu, because doing a Shade versus Ure test would be really fucking annoying. think it's a Hantu. In fact, I'm positive it's Hantu. It sped up in the hallway. I guess it was taking so much time in the hallway that fucking froze the hallway up. It was slow near us because the temperatures were more normal. Down to Clown was doing another test just in case he's... Could be the twins too, but I think there was some speed shenanigans going on. Some speed shenanigans. It's gonna take 90 seconds for it to hunt again. Which is what it is. I think it's a basement bone. Not a fan of the obscure bones. Right, I think we're nearing the hunt threshold once more. Have to keep my ears on. If it moves super fast while it's up there, we'll know for sure it's Hantu. Alright, there we go, it's hunting. So if it's Hantu, it'll be slow as fuck. Yeah. Almost fucked that up, that would've been hilarious. Dying to a Hantu for no reason. Okay. Oh, good to know. Plain and simple ghost. For the record, if we did want to determine between Uray and Shade, only difference I think is easily measurable is that the Shade cannot hunt while you're in the same room. And the Uray, when it's smudged, is stuck in its room, and there's a way to tell that with like motion sensors, which is kind of dog shit, in my opinion. Alright, the bone location is apparently in the master bedroom. I think I'm down for one more. Going to Ridgeview next. Get that underway. We're 2 for 2 so far. We don't need the smudge. So Becky Winter, maybe a relative of the previous ghost. Need a repel, parabolic mic, EMF reader. Repel is a good objective. EMF reader, trivially easy. Parabolic mic, RNG, not fan. Got that hiding spot over there, and I think I immediately heard a sound in the garage. Could be wrong. It sounded like it came from my right. I feel like it's definitely downstairs, probably. Maybe. By downstairs, I mean the main floor. Could be down here, too. Just have to keep our ears peeled. I like that hiding spot. I mean, the fridge hiding spot is just so fantastic that there's no real reason to go anywhere else other than novelty. could be a good reason. Let's bring in some evidence items. I know we haven't found the room yet, but this will give us like ease of access. To all our devices, so we don't have to go all the way back to the truck. Maybe a mistake. The light's supposed to be on in there, or is that reflected light? UV dots and spirit box are the last three. So that's nice. It's a cold winter day. I think that came from my left. I think this is also a hiding spot over here. Is it actually in here? It's in this room. It might have roamed over to me. Not seeing any equipment or items out of place here. It's gotta be an upstairs ghost, actually. Maybe in this back room over here. Looks like there's a hiding space here. Everything looks in place in this room as well. That's really fucking annoying. Where the fuck could it be? Everything is in place here. Everything looks good here. Oh, found the skull. The bone. Maybe it's this room? No? Or if it is, then it just hasn't thrown a single item. Jesus Christ. Guess it's in this room after all. Well, we know it's not a Mare, at least. I think there's something wrong with my fucking sound settings or some shit. Is there like a... No, it's just one volume? Where did the... object sound so fucking quiet? Okay. Now it's warm again. Nope, now it's cold. Fluctuates. Might as well do all this. Okay. Did one of those shadow events where it's impossible to see the ghost. Not a fan. Not seeing any Orbeez. Might as well do a Goryo check in the truck. This could be dots. Goryos don't do dots if you're in the same room. So we should see like a figure run across. Plus, it's just easier to spot orbs from within the truck as well. Not seeing any Orbeez. Not seeing any Goryo dots as well. Guess the next step would be to spear box test. And I guess grab the salt. That could be an EMA 5 ghost as well. Should be a little bit sucky. So we'll have to be on the lookout for more activity. Cool. No, it's not a wraith. Can you talk? Can you speak? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk? Can you speak? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk? It's not a spirit boxer. Through something. I'm not sure what. Check for knocky knocks. Any fingies on the windows? Nope. Just leave that there. It's a little bit annoying. It's part of the reason I like the board as well. Just check for finger, or check for EMF readings inside there, inside the truck, which can be useful sometimes. It's starting to get a little bit low on Sandy. Can you give a sign? Can you show yourself? Can you reveal yourself? Do something? Can you give a sign? Please give us a sign. No bites. So I'll rule out some ghosts while I'm at it. Not a wraith. Not a mare. Give us a sign. Please give us a sign. Is he even still here? Should be. It's really low temps. How do I know it's not a mare? Well, it's quite simple. It turned on the TV. TV counts as a light. Mare cannot turn on lights. Therefore, it's a mare. Give us a sign. Okay. This is a normal light interaction, so I'm going to check for fingies. Yep. Fingerprints acquired. So you know it's fingerprint ghost. Which is cool. Where's my flashlight? I've dropped the flashlight. I'll just grab a new flashlight. Okay, so we know it's not a Hantu, it's not a Mimic, because there's no Orbeez, as far as I can tell. I'll double check. The Hantu is locked at freezing, because the Hantu's ability is it moves faster in the cold, slower in the warmth. Probably should have said that. Last ghost hunt. Last map. That's how I knew it was Hantu. Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing Orbeez. We would see Orbeez by now if it's a Mimic. It's not a Goryo, because Goryo's locked to dots. I think the rest of them don't have anything locked. Well, the Obake is locked to have fingerprints, actually. So of these ghosts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are hunt testable. Unfortunately, there isn't really a good looping spot on this map, so the Obake is not super duper testable. Not the greatest. The way to hunt test an Obake is to watch it for a good chunk of the hunt. The Obake has a thing where once per hunt it changes form. I could do a Banshee test with the motion sensor. So I might as well grab one of those. It's a little bit more sketchy with how close we are to the ghost room, but the Banshee has an ability where it roams over to you over and over. Constantly, all the fucking time. It roams over to the Banshee like picks a person that's its favorite person. Oh, it roamed over to me. Already. I think that is a sign that I should get a fucking crucifix so it doesn't hunt on top of me. Basically just gonna sit there, and if it bounces in front of the motion sensor over and over and over, that's a pretty decent indicator it's Banshee, assuming it doesn't show any other characteristics during the hunt, which we're gonna do hunt test. I'm just gonna sit back all the way over here. In fact, I'm gonna get another motion sensor just so we can see it even more clearly. Because it'll be going back and forth activating the motion sensors, which will be awesome. Now I just sit back here, wait for it to activate motion sensor 1, but not motion sensor. Okay. Did a ghost event. Not a fan. I think that might be a better motion sensor spot. Is it gonna run back to its original location? I think it's throwing stuff in the closet to my right. It's kind of wacky. Nope, there we go. It's going back to its room. Now if it's a Banshee, it should light up these two spots again, like within the next 10-20 seconds. So it does the Banshee roam. Come on, give me the Banshee roam. You know you want a Banshee roam. Oh. So walking over. Might be bypassing this motion sensor. Little fucker. Okay, let me grab another motion sensor. I want an even clearer indicator. I'll put it on the other wall so that if it's like leaning towards the left, it'll get caught by the left one. Should give it the opportunity to roam back to its original room as well. Yeah. Okay, just walked into the kitchen. Now it's in the kitchen. Maybe it's not a banshee. Well, no, it roamed to me just now. It's a pretty clear banshee room, I think. You fucking piece of shit. God fucking damn it. That scared the fuck out of me. Takes such a god awful time to do it. Oh, fuck me, dude. Super not cool. Okay, this is clearly a banshee. I'll give it one more loop. If it does one more, I'm gonna just lock it in. Alright, come on. 3, 2, 1. Bajillion% a banshee. I don't even have to fucking untest it. There's no way a normal ghost would exhibit that behavior. I'm just calling it now. If I'm wrong, then that's gonna be a little turd cherry on top. But there's no fucking way. Yep. Of course. It's classic banshee behavior, man. So, I probably should articulate the... We got the weekly motion sensor ability. Challenge thing. Probably should articulate the banshee's abilities, plural, that it has before I end the episode off. Or round it off. So basically, the banshee has like 3 or 4 abilities, of which we can only really detect 2 of them. So ability 1, if it's doing a singing ghost event and you bump into it, you lose extra sandy. I don't know if it's just like 2 times the amount of sandy or if it's the maximum like 15%. Not quite sure, but that is a thing. It might even be 25%. Wow. Are you serious? We got 2 balls for a reason. So that's ability 1. Ability 2, its most well-known ability, I would say, probably, is its Banshee Scream. Whenever you hear a ghost whisper on a parabolic mic and it's a Banshee, there's a 33% chance that it does a Banshee Scream instead of the parabolic noise. This is not the most reliable ability because ghosts sometimes just don't give all that many noises in the parabolic mic. And there's a 66% chance every single time you do the mic that it doesn't do the scream. So you could very easily like rack up a whole series of whispers, like it whispering 4 times and none of them being the Banshee Scream isn't really that unlikely. And then if you compound that with it's like, ooh, it whispers 4 times in 20 minutes, it's not the most reliable, but it is cool when it happens. Third ability, the ability that we cannot test by ourselves, is the Banshee will lock on and aggro on one player during a hunt. I'm not sure if that only applies when the Banshee can see the person, so I wouldn't really risk it, but if the Banshee is chasing its preferred target, you can literally like have the ghost path through you and not get got by it. So honed in is it. Which is cool. Its fourth ability, the one that I tend to look for, is its Banshee Roam. The Banshee is in the family of ghosts that roam to the player. It does it the most frequently, but it doesn't leave an EMF signature. As you can see, as you saw, it did it every 10 to 20 seconds basically, or less even. So when you have a motion sensor, if you stand a few rooms away, you'll just be able to see it path over and over and over. Which I think is the most easily replicatable way to detect it. So if we look at the the Sandy Lost, the ghost event, first of all, I think it only happens when you're its preferred target. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But let's say you're playing solo. And in Sandy mode, your screen is broke, so you have to do friggin' pill testing. And pill testing can be tedious because if you're 1% Sandy lower than you think you are, you can consume a whole extra pill, basically. So it's just not the greatest. Yep. I like the Banshee though, in spite of these things. Or especially because the roam thing. I think that's cool. So, anyways. Had a good series of games. It was all 3 victories. But it wasn't all hunt testing. 2 out of 3 were from the Ghost's unique abilities, which is the type of round I always like. Think we did good. That's part of the reason I like in Sandy mode. So we can have cerebral games like this. Professional mode sometimes gets a little tedious when it's just oop, I filled up all the things and now I'm good. So yeah, anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Phasmophobia. Goodbye!